I titled it, I'm a prisoner of Jesus Christ. So you are a prisoner of who? Okay, you will see that. I'm a prisoner of who? Jesus Christ. Because you must say in prison. You cannot be going in the world without being in prison. It's either you are a prisoner of Jesus Christ or you are a prisoner of Satan. The sin you commit will imprison you. The sin you commit every day imprison you. Some of us, lost imprison us. Lost. Spirit of loss. And now imprison us. We cannot move again. Why some of us, anger imprison us. Some envy imprison you. Some bitterness imprison them. Some hatred imprison them. Some lies imprison them. The same way we have so many prisons in Nigeria. The same way they have so many names of prison in Nigeria. The same way in the spirit. The same way Satan imprison you. But all of them, they are all prison. So I don't know the prison you are in now that we cannot see that is affecting you. Those prisons can choose to imprison you. Laws can choose to imprison you. That's why you say, I can't beat. I cannot do without woman. I cannot do without man. There's no way I will sleep without somebody. They have imprisoned you. So now time they imprison you, they will not decide what will be happening to you. Maybe they imprison you with loss, they face your business, they will destroy it. Or they imprison you with loss. They face your character. You will never have a settled home. I don't know whether you understand me. So this one home may be poverty. This one home may be unsettled home, that you don't have a settled home. This one too may be anything. Maybe sickness. They imprison you, they give you sickness. You will be sick all your life. Or they imprison you with those characters, you may not give birth at all. But what imprison you is hatred. And you begin to hate people without them doing you anything. Just see somebody, you just hate the person. You are in the prison, you see the person you hate. And you are looking for a child. And they now decide that it's child that they will not give you. Unless you come out from that prison, you have that child. If you don't come out of that prison, you cannot have that child. That is why the people of God hammering that they are in prison of self-control, in prison of kindness, in prison of love, in prison of hope. You will not say, how is it that all these things that I do to this person, you don't get angry? It's in prison of love, so you keep on loving people. So my question now, which prison are you in? If you want to tell yourself the truth, you will know. Even if you cannot know now. But when you get home, you will know the prison you are in. Bitterness, envy, bitterness, you are in prison, you can never be happy. There's nothing they will do for you that will make you happy. No matter what they buy for you. No matter what you receive, your happiness only 2 minutes, 3 minutes, a cut off. You enter the same place because you are a prisoner of Satan. He used our character to imprison us and make us sad. Oh, yeah. If they calculate how many times you are happy in a year, it's not up to 10 times. So anybody that is trying to make you happy, you will deal with that person. You know, those people that are not happy, do you know the people they deal with? Do you know the people they deal with? Huh? That one that is trying to make them happy, buying things, petting them, that's the one they deal with. Because you are trying to rescue the person from the prison. And Satan say, you know what you are doing? It's like you go to the prison now, you want to go and rescue them without the help, without the consent of government. What are they going to do to you? They will arrest you. They will deal with you. That's what you do. You now begin to buy your wife gift and gift and gift and shower, blessing, and after buying everything, the more you buy those things, the more he get more angry with you. One day he will destroy you. You are trying to rescue somebody Satan have arrested many years ago with his character, with her character. They arrested you and put you in the prison. Try to come out. You see the person, he will be praying, but he's not happy. He will be fasting, but he's not happy. He will be smiling, but he's not happy. The person is inside church, the center is not happy. He's in prison. So the question you should be asking yourself now, which prison am I in? Is it God's prison? Because if you are in God's prison, that's where you see kindness, self-control, peace of heart, joy, humility. That's what you see there. Love, faith, hope, righteousness, truth. That's what you will be seeing. Now, check yourself and know whether this are they inside of you now. If they are not, do you know the prison you are inside now? As a neighbor, do you know the prison you are inside? I'm happy for you. But the problem now is that you are in prison. Okay, let's go to the Bible. Let's go to the Bible and see what the Bible can do for us there. Let's go to Galatians chapter 1, verse 15.
But when it pleased God, who separated me from my mother's womb and called me through his grace.
Do see that? When he pleased God, who separated me from my mother's womb. You must be separated from your mother's womb for you to come out from this prison. I don't know, you understand me? You must be separated from your mother's womb through grace for you to come out from this prison. Because those character that is in you, trace your mother is there. Trace your father is there. So if you are separated from them, and grace will give birth to you through faith. So immediately you are separated from your mother's womb, you are separated from anger, envy, jealousy, lie, bitterness, hatred. You are out of them. So the question you should be asking yourself now, are you separated from your mother's womb? Are you a born again? Those characters that is in my mother's life, are they in me also? My mother, is she a happy woman? Are you a happy woman? My father, is he a happy man? Your father, check it and know. If you are separated through grace, through faith, it is done. So you must be separated from your mother's womb. And when you are separated, that shows that it's no longer the woman that gives birth to you. No, this one is strange. It's no longer the mother that do what? Give birth to you. He cannot claim that he give birth to you again. He give birth to somebody before, but the person now is no longer there. God have given birth to you. I know this one is very, very strange. You know, when the way your mama give birth to you now, if your mama come here now, call you now, you are likely abandon me and go and answer your mother. Is it true? But if that woman is no longer the one that give birth to you, you will tell the woman to wait. You are in the service. But if the woman is still your mother, there's no way your heart can condone that. You must leave this place and go and see your mother. You must be separated. Tell your neighbor. You must be separated. You know, when they give birth to you, you think that you are separated from your mother. Now lie. You are not separated from your mother. Now lie. You are still with your mother. That's when your mother cries now, it comes to your heart. Is it true? Immediately your mother says, Mommy, what is it? Is it true? You are not yet separated. Holy Ghost need to do what? Separate you and give birth to you again. That's being born again. They were in John 3. You need to be born again. For you to become child of God, you need to be born again. For you to go to heaven, God need to give birth to you again. The first birth is for the world. This one is for God. Through faith. That's why I say, it's faith that invited you to church. Any church. It's faith that invited you. But the problem you have, when you came to the church, you abandon faith and begin to chase every other thing. That is money, child, contact, healing, deliverance, and rest of them. And Bible says, seek ye the kingdom and his righteousness, and every other thing shall be added. What are those every other thing? Those things you are looking for. But who invited you for the first time? Faith. But when you came to the church, you forget about faith and start looking for those every other thing. And when you receive those every other thing, you may likely abandon God. But true Christian is the one that come to the church. Faith have invited me and I have arrived. And I want to know that God. If I know him, I will be accepted. God will give birth to me again. He will adopt me. The faith will live in me. And if the faith of God live in you, that's when you now believe that truly God is real. But now, you see all those things you are doing that you believe God, now lie. Do you see all those things you are doing now? Now, lie. If God lock his door, now lock the supply, you will turn tiger. If the supply stop, you become tiger. Allow Satan to tempt them. The same way Satan went to Job. You will give up now. But if the faith dwells in you, there's no way you can give up. The more they attack, the more you dig deep to know God. The more they attack, the more you dig deep to know him. The more they attack, the more you believe him, the more. But this one, the more they attack, the more you give up. The more they attack, the more you give up. Finally, you give up and say, there is no God. You now begin to go to witch doctor. That is to show that the faith does not dwell in you. The one that invited you is not in you. But you're a Christian by birth. People call you Christian, but they don't know that you are not a Christian. You're a religious man. You're a religious fellow. There is difference between religion and Christianity. Christianity is a relationship between you and God. Christianity is what? A relationship. All right, let's go to the Bible, the same Corinthians. You'll see what Bible said there. Corinthians 2, verse 20.
I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me.
Do say that. I have been crucified with Christ, and no longer the one who lives, but Christ lives in me. You see what I'm saying to you every time, that it's no longer your life you are going to live, but you begin to live Christ's life. He died early for you to live his life, not your life.
And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God.
You see that? I live by what? By faith. But now you live by what? By sight. You live by what? By sight. Whatever that is tormenting you now, that is where you will channel your prayer. Whatever you need now, that is where you will pray. Is it true? You live by sight now. If your business is not moving well, you start praying for breakthrough of business, breakthrough of business, breakthrough of business, breakthrough of business. If you now have waist pain, you change the breakthrough to waist pain. If you are barren, you begin to pray for child. Can't you see that Satan is leading you, telling you, giving you the prayer point? It's not giving you the prayer point. Finish that 20.
Who loved me and gave himself for me.
Of us, and gave himself for who? For us. You see, to be a Christian is not what you think. I'm a Christian. I'm a child of God. I'm a born again. That is, anybody can say that. Anybody can say, I'm a child of God. Anybody can say that. So back to where we are coming from now. You're a prisoner of who? Jesus or your sin? How can you be lying like this? Ask your neighbor, how can you be lying like this? How can you be lying like this? Why are you lying like this? Ask your neighbor, why are you lying like this? Professional liar. Because I know you are lying now. But the good thing there, good news there, the sin that imprisoned you did not know that through this prison you will become Joseph in the spirit. Do you hear me now? The sin that imprisoned you did not know that through this prison you will become Joseph in the spirit. Do you know what I mean by become Joseph in the prison? If Joseph did not go to Egypt, he will never be the governor of Egypt. He can never be governor. So if Satan did not imprison you alive, you will not come out there being victorious. Because there are so many people there. There's so many people there. It's not only you that are in prison. If you have spirit of lust and they imprison you because of lust, and you realize that this spirit is tormenting you, fighting you, and now you now fight back, and God hears you. He hears you and deliver you from that prison. He will not deliver you alone and leave you. He will give you the key to deliver others who are also in those prisons. I don't know whether. I don't know whether you understand me. You know, if you have a bad character, very bad character, and God deliver you and save you from those bad character, do you know anywhere you sit down, you'll be telling people that sit around you, this character is not good, this character is not good, this one is not good. Look at where I'm coming from, look at what is happening. You need to repent, you need to change, you need to. Do you know how many people you will convert from there? If truly is God that deliver you from that character, your word also will deliver them from their bad behavior. But if you are the one that stop it yourself, without God, you know, man have power, ability to stop one particular character, but the urge will not go. You cannot be able to help. So, whatever you want to stop, involve God. Tell your neighbor, whatever you want to stop, involve who? Don't just say, I can do it. I want to stop smoking. All of a sudden, I quit smoking. No, it's not possible. If you sleep, you will still be smoking. And one day, you will continue. And you cannot rescue somebody that is smoking because you are still smoking. I don't know whether you know something. Whether it's physical, you are doing it, or spiritual, you are doing it, they are the same thing. The same way God counts it. Whether physical or spiritual, they are what? The same thing. That's why Jesus said, if you think it in your heart, you have done it. So God wants you to carry him along. He doesn't want you to do it alone. Because there is a being that made you to do it. There's being that join your spirit and make you to do those things. It's not ordinary. That's why you go to overseas, you see people that are smoking cocaine. And the white people, they will do therapy, they will do everything. No way. They will be giving them something that looks like that to use to keep themselves. Am I right? They can't stop it because it's attached with spirit. They are not addicted. They have power to say no, but in the spirit. You need Jesus to do what? To remove it from you, to separate you from there. The same way he separated you from your mother's womb, the same way he will separate you from sin. So the question now I'm asking, do you know the prison you are in now? Because if you don't know, how will you come out? How will you call lawyer now? If you don't know that the name of prison you are in, how will you call lawyer? Another assignment, it don't come. About one also, don't run away. Now, let me be giving you. So, before the end of this year, you become born again. You will not see the reason why your word does not have power, but now you say something happen. Say stop in the name of Jesus. They didn't stop. So, my question, which prison are you now? Which one? Do you know? As a neighbor, do you know the prison you are in? God say he wants you to say something. Which prison are you? Do you know your own now? When I was saying those things, you know the prison you are inside now. Which prison are you now? The prison you are inside, that thing will always, the sin will always be in your heart to do it. Maybe because of what I'm preaching now. Now say, man of God, I'm into this, but I cannot leave this sin. I cannot, there's no way I can leave. You are in prison. You are in prison. So which prison are you now? If you don't know, how will lawyer you? If somebody call you and say, I'm in prison, but he cannot tell you the prison, will you go there?
Locate him.
Eh?
I cannot locate him.
Why?
Because he didn't tell me the prison.
That is why I'm asking you people now. Which prison are you inside? Jesus wants to come to your prison and rescue you. This man is a lawyer now. He's barrister. I'm asking, and you see the question he answered. I want to hear from you. Which prison are you inside now? Jesus wants to come and rescue you from the prison. Which prison are you inside? You don't know. Huh?
Prison of anger.
Prison of anger.
Yes.
That is the prison you are inside.
That's the one that is holding me.
Clap for him, clap for him, clap for him. Who again? Which prison are you inside now?
Bitterness.
Bitterness. Oh, you are bitter all the time. You are very bitter. Who again? Who again that is in prison? Okay, you people believe that you are not in prison. It's either Jesus in prison you or Satan in prison you. You cannot be outside. Let me hear from that small guy.
Prison of impatience.
Impatient. Oh, how do you know?
People tell me that I'm impatient. Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Clap for her, clap for her, clap for her. So, ask your neighbor, which prison are you now? Jesus said, is here. He want to come. Is the lawyer, is the judge, is Sam, is everything. He want to come and rescue you. And I ask you, which prison are you inside now? In a photo. He said the small guy, he said that impatient, that is bad spirit. Because you're making mistake all the time. They can dupe you, you can go anything, it's very bad character. Which prison are you inside now? let me hear from this young man. Let me hear from this young man.
I'm actually confused about my own because it's either drinking or lust. Why I say is that drinking or lust is that I still have the urge to drink most times. But lust is my own. I see myself every night sleeping with different kind of women in my dream. Up until today, even this afternoon.
Oh.
So I don't know whether it's lust or drink. I don't know. But I think it's drink that causes that lust to manifest. So,
Okay, you see yourself sleeping with
Every
different
night.
kind of woman every night.
Every night.
Every day.
Every day.
Aye, you are in prison. Aye.
for the past 2 weeks now.
Aye. Ko mau. Ino ni mi me. That's what God wants to hear. It's inside. Do you see? As you are inside now, it's inside now. The thing now decide that it will be poor. There is no way, there is no money you will give to this man, he will make use of the money. If you give him money, he will be drinking. You think that is the man that is drinking? No. What is inside him that imprison him will be telling him, oh yeah, go to bar. He will be going there. Oh yeah, carry woman. Is he the one that bet Niger in prison? If you give him money, he'll go and do bet Niger. So ask your neighbor, who imprison you? We want to know the person. I think this question, who imprison you? Write it now. When you go home, you will be asking God, who imprisoned me? Who imprisoned me? Stand up.